my name is Richard Lewis. Originally from Detroit. Live here in Lansing. I've lived here for 20 years. Got a family of 3, and just work for the state of Michigan, do portfolio management work. My journey started back on September 23rd, 2023. I was coming up my front porch steps and unfortunately tripped and ended up injuring my vertebrae, my spinal cord, basically bruising it, and basically was temporarily paralyzed and had to have surgery and sent to rehab, and thankfully started getting my abilities back and getting back on my feet. And hopefully, they were hoping that it would heal over time and my spinal cord would be okay. And thankfully the surgery was a success at Sparrow, and been pretty much, recovering and getting my abilities back as they projected, and just on a trajectory, to be pretty much be able to recover and be able to walk again. Well, I walk now, but walking without a walker or assistance. So definitely a process. I've been using Kata services starting probably later part of last year, more so, being able to get out more and get around just to do stuff, even if it's just going to the movies. It took me to NCG. I went and saw Movie Centers a couple weeks ago, and that was pretty cool, and went to ate dinner. Then went to Cooper's Hawk the week after that. So it's a gateway to me to be able to get out more and have more freedom to, network, to be social, which basically a lot of people always ask me, I know you can't wait to get back to normal. I'm like, it's a new journey for me, having this injury. So I'm just trying to get to my new normal, and Kata definitely helps me to navigate, to be able to do things and make my appointments and, get where I need to go. So I definitely, appreciate that and thankful for that service. Drivers are friendly. They try to avoid as many potholes on the street as they can because they know it's a bumpy ride. I do appreciate that as well because, my neuropathy, I can feel everything. So I so appreciate it when they try to find the smoothest route to avoid those bumps. So that's just a small positive. SpecTran is very important to Justin. Justin, my son, he has a traumatic brain injury, and he works for Peckham, and he uses SpecTran to go to work daily, pretty much Monday through Friday. He works 4 hours a day, and goes to work there and back. SpecTran picks him up, brings him there, takes him back home, and then if he needs to go somewhere on the weekends or wants to do social stuff himself, we schedule that as well for him. So definitely a value-added service for him because he can't drive. He takes seizure medication, and so he's not able to drive. Just with his traumatic brain injury as well. It's a good service for them to help him navigate. The drivers are real friendly. A lot of them know him because he's been riding, on a regular, and they help him navigate getting around the city. So definitely thankful, to SpecTran for helping him out. And he's been using it, like I said, 18 years old, a lot longer than me. So he's definitely an avid user of it as well. I moved here from Detroit, and I definitely was impressed when I got here to Lansing, how much Kata plays a part with transportation, getting a lot of people here around. A lot of people here utilize the bus service, even the regular routes. So I was impressed how Kata had a good route system set up in place, and people could get where they needed. Plus, on top of that, they have SpecTran. If Kata wasn't an option, I definitely think it would definitely be very limiting with options as far as getting around. And definitely, like I said, for my son, for him, it would be very hard because he would have to figure out how to navigate using other services, and it might not be as easy as using Kata SpecTran. Definitely appreciate that service and utilize Kata on a regular every week.